Good morning, my Kiewnet family. I know so many of you are here because of the Kiewnet promise, a promise made by our founders more than 2 decades ago, a promise to be your partner in success, in business, and in life. A promise that has changed so many lives and one that we stand by until today. We intend to keep the promise, but we can't do it alone. We all need to work hand in hand to ensure that Kiewnet will continue to transform lives not only today, but also for our future generations. Joining me today is our QI Group's Director of Legal Affairs, Mr. Zahir Merchant, who works very closely with the Kiewnet management team on regulatory and compliance matters. Mr. Merchant joins me today to share with all of you the best practices followed by successful direct selling companies around the world and the key things you all need to remember as you build your business and sales teams. Good morning, Zahir. Great catching up with you here in London. It's been 26 months since we last met here. Now, Zahir, we at Kiewnet work very closely with our distributors in our pursuit to produce and develop the best and most professional distributors everywhere we do business in.
Yes, Chair, and it's imperative that the company continues to provide extensive training, business tools, education programs that empower distributors with the right knowledge and help them cultivate this mindset of building a business that's long-lasting and one that they can be proud of. Any business is only going to be sustainable if it's done in the right way.
That's so true. When you look at some of the most successful companies around the world that have stood the test of time, one thing they have in common is a strong value system, a clear mission that guides their path, and a foundation of strong business ethics.
That's an excellent point. I think what happens is that with us at Kiewnet, we're really fortunate to be guided by these values of rhythm because they were established by the founders. Rhythm is not just unique because it's about individual success, but it's because it's about the success of a community. It's about paying it forward, and that it's only possible if Kiewnet and our distributors are building a business that has an entire foundation rooted on strong business ethics.
Zahir, since we're talking about business ethics, I wanted to discuss with you Kiewnet's Red Lines initiative. Can you tell us what are these red lines and why these rules are called red lines?
Okay, so I think first of all, there shouldn't be any misconception over the term red lines. Red lines is a commonly used phrase in many parts of the world. It indicates a point of no return. It means that in a physical space, if somebody has crossed a red line, they cannot be in any way guaranteed in terms of their safety moving forward. When we apply that term to our business, it refers to a set of rules that ensure that all our distributors must follow and that they have to be building their business professionally and ethically. Like any other business, the Kiewnet business also has rules. And these are policies and procedures of the company that all distributors must comply with. The Kiewnet red lines are derived from these policies and procedures. These red lines are violations of our business rules, violations that we take extremely seriously, and they obviously are for the safety and longevity of our business.
100% agreed, Zahir. So to anyone listening, it can seem rather harsh when they first hear the words red lines. Was it meant to cause alarm?
No, absolutely not. I think, JR, the Kiewnet red lines were created to protect distributors as much as they are to protect the company. You see, when someone violates Kiewnet's rules by crossing these red lines, the impact is not just on the individual, but the entire company. The harm that is to the company's reputation is tremendous, and this is in turn impacting the livelihoods of thousands of people who rely on Kiewnet. We use the term red lines not to alarm people, but to help them understand how important it is to build the business in the right way. Because when you go out there and present the Kiewnet business and products to someone, you are representing not just yourself, you're representing a global community of people who have put their faith in Kiewnet to build a secure future for their children. And when you do something that has an impact on Kiewnet's future and the future of millions who believe in the Kiewnet promise, well, you better take these things seriously.
I'm so glad you put it that way, Zahir, because it is true. Everything that we do with the promise of the founders in mind to protect and care for our IRs and protect and build the company so that distributors of the future can benefit from the legacy we leave behind.
I'm so glad that you brought up this point of legacy. Today, I think after more than 2 decades of Kiewnet, we're seeing a second generation of IRs who are joining the business. This was the promise of our founders, giving you that opportunity to to build a business that you can leave to your children. This is what we mean by sustainability, a business that lasts long after you're gone, one that thrives because it was built on the foundation of great values and ethics, something that you're proud to leave behind for your family. So I ask our distributors, what would you like your legacy to look like? And that's why we have the Kionet Red Lines. They are here to protect your legacy.
Thank you so much, Sahir, for taking the time and bringing to light the reasons why we do what we do and explaining why Kionet has these red lines in such a comprehensive way and manner.
Thank you, Jared. It's a pleasure as always.
Thank you. Remember, the key to finding success in Kionet is to do things the right way. Together, we can build a brand that stands for excellence and, more importantly, for its ability to change lives. Let us keep working together and become stronger than we've ever been. Together, let's transform communities and create the wave of change we all aim for.